fuck at that. So once we get there, we can continue this quest. So I guess for now, we're just gonna go to, we're going to Revenant's Toll to continue our main story quest. Where is our boy Alpha now? Alpha now, my boy. It's been too long. Beyond the Great Wall. It has been too long, my friend.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal? Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, we must go.
Yes, sir.
Off we go to speak with the Alliance.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Of course, because we're basically gods.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea.
Lizzie looks better without the mask, I'm gonna be honest.
To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no.
Yeah, you gotta think of the bigger picture.
Make no mistake, Lise. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
Makes sense. Yeah, you gotta think of the bigger picture, Lise. You gotta think of the bigger picture.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lise's, given her personal connection to the Resistance.
True.
Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Hell yeah, dude. Do it, Lise. Be the woman your people need you to be.
Of course I am.
Hell
you know
yeah.
I'd like nothing more.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
Maybe. Yeah, I'm available. What else do I have to do? Yeah, we're gonna kick some ass.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
Trial.
I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming, but we will need someone to keep an eye on things. I trust you have no objections?
None, my lady.
Yeah, you're in share.
Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion. on account of which I mean to stay.
Okay,
It is
Thancred,
settled,
okay.
then. Let us each see to our preparations.
Yes, we're gonna go to a new zone. Okay, before we talk to Alpha now, I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Guys can't. Itty bitty's perched in the corner in the darkness. Just sitting there in a corner in the darkness, staring at everything. I don't know why. You know what to get for dinner? Are you getting something for dinner, or are you cooking dinner? Because in the agreement we made, Casey, you'd be cooking dinner. But if you're getting something, you know, that's up to you. It's your money. Anyways, Alpha now, my boy.
Ready, my friend?
Of course. Ready to get this mission on the roll, man.
Well then. Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Good. Tataru, I trust you even though I know you're some eldritch god or some shit. Yes.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Girabania.
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Exactly. You're fine, Yugiri.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
You're fine, Yugiri.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I'll miss you,
I know how you
Yugiri.
feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. That all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation. from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Yes, Gosetsu, yes, I agree.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate. Together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
Yes, I'll see you soon. Don't die without me. I will die with you. For we are friends and allies. A thousand moms apart, yet unified in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? Let's go, Alpha, now. We're on our way. Wait, not just yet. If I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lise, could you come with me? Me? What now? All right then, if you insist. Yeah! Woo! Is there a new outfit? I know she has a different outfit later on. Yes, it's her new outfit. She looks so much better. She looks so good. Like, honestly. That is such a solid outfit, honestly. What do you think? As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you to you as the Scion's receptionist and start referring to you as our remittent seamstress. It's lovely, Tataru. Thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it, and with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels. I love how they stop, then turn, and don't do them both at the same time. Yeah, you know, typical games. If you're gonna stop, turn, done. And onward to Gir Abania. Our first stop will be Amorsai's Spire in the East Shroud. We're going to Alamigo, boys. To Alamigo. Finally. The home of our friends. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. All are present and accounted for. When you're ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed into Girabania. We're going to Girabania. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? Yes, sir. We're going to Castro Morans. Oh. Everything just stopped for a second. What's happening? Easy. Like one does. Move over a couple of feet, you know.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow Scions, the warrior of light among us.
I'm a princess. I'm a pretty princess. Yes.
Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other.
But that is crazy to think, though, right? On one side,
Tyranny,
yeah, freedom.
and the promise of a new beginning.
And on
But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
and the other side is owned by the Garlean Empire, so it's complete under tyranny. People are enslaved. Stormblood, yes. The third expansion. It's not the new expansion, not Endwalker, but yeah, Stormblood. This is the second longest expansion of the game. Yes, we've made it. And we're going to meet Raban. Raban? Hello, Raban. Our friend. Been too long. Greetings, scions. On behalf of Eol's Alliance, I welcome you to Castromorians. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incidents. Have the Imperials made an attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None. Therefore, a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols. We've had barely any contact with them. But we all know it's only a matter of time before the things escalate. As if attacking Belsar's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald is not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. It was a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make. Now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. Silence, stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? Such a chaos name, Stormblood. Oh yeah, yeah, was it? Because after that you got Shadowbringers and Endwalker, but honestly, after all of them, Stormblood. I feel like Stormblood and Endwalker are like the most badass of all of them, like name-wise. As stated in my message, the alliances will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Almegan people, who would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with their resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. Yes. Now I'll leave it to you. Leave you to it. Godspeed. Haha! Of all the Castra in all the world, you walk into mine. Master Garland, what brings you here? A certain missing elegant weapon and draconic primal. Omega and Shinryu, I think the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which it has singularly failed to do. It is like Omega fell to Earth and occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Even so, it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them, assuming we should hurry up and find it regardless. Yeah, we gotta find Omega and Shinryu, dude. Last thing we need is Garlean to get a hold of them. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on to that Girabania, we'll need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any time talking. Let's do it. These takes the lead. As you probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Ralgar's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Veldina River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. Okay. New zone, new music, new monsters, all undiscovered. And that means we can't fly here. Ooh, look at that Trent, dude. It's a Leshy, dude. Dude, is that a Leshy, dude? The Prina. Stay with me. Good. From here, we'll head to the Northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we don't have to swim. Oh, I forgot that's what they... In this expansion is when they added swimming. I totally forgot. Yeah, we have the ability to swim in this expansion later on. Swimming. Yeah, because before you anything that is a certain level of water or lower, you couldn't even go in. There was just an invisible wall. As of this expansion onward, we're gonna have the ability to swim at some point. Look at those crocodiles, dude. What are they called? Those are very long names. Velodian Sarcosuchus. Succus? I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. Off we go. You're wondering about the tower to the south? When I was younger, I used to go into MMOs and just swim. Dude, swimming in MMOs freaked me out when I was younger. Especially in WoW. I thought something was gonna... So, when I first... Back in the day, when I first played WoW, okay, I was pro. WoW came out in 2004, so I would have been 6, okay? I played WoW when it first came out. I went into the ocean, swam too far, got fatigued, died, and I straight up just quit playing that character and deleted the character, made a new one. I hated being dead in WoW. Being a ghost in WoW freaked me out so bad because like the whispers that you'd hear when running around, it freaked me out so much. And then being in the water was just like, no, I'm good. I thought something was gonna grab me and pull me under. Like I can't do water stuff in video games. I really can't. It freaks me out even now. It's like Subnautica, no thank you. I'll never play that on stream. I'm never gonna play that in a general sense. Shit freaks me out, dude. I just cannot do water in video games. Horizon Forbidden West. Okay, Horizon Forbidden West was one thing because there was like no enemies. There's like no enemies in the water ever. Okay. But like, oh my god. Shadow of the Colossus, terrible. It was all bad news. Jack and Daxter traumatized me with the water in games. I can't. And this game is fine too. This game is fine. There's like no there's like nothing underwater in this game either. So it's totally fine. But it's games I don't know. There's like, okay, and it's like kind of eerie or anything, and it's like just a bit too dark in the water. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm good. I'm good. It's part of Castrum Velodina. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see the rotten banner from absolutely miles away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. Shadow of the Colossus scared me so bad as a kid, I'm not even gonna lie. Dude. The Colossi are one thing, but this underwater serpent, dude, how it would just randomly come up and hit you. Yeah, no. Screw that. No, like I did it, I played it, I beat it, I'm done. I'm never playing Shadow of the Colossus again. Because I'm not. That's a weird ass spider, dude. It's like, I'm good. I'm solid. I achieved it. I'm good. We're going to the east. These big ass birds, dude. I will at some point play Ico though, and The Last Guardian, because I gotta play all three. Because Casey also wants me to say which one's the worst, knowing how much that Shadow Colossus made me rage. Exactly. That spider is very strange. It's one of those ones that I feel Have you ever had a mosquito, okay? Where you like smack the mosquito and it makes a verbal popping noise and there's blood because it was just got done sucking your blood or whatever. That's what I feel like that spider would be. Like I straight up feel like if you like smacked it, it would make an actual popping noise and it'd just splatter everywhere. Last Guardian is so fucking good. See, I have no clue. I know nothing about Last Guardian. So we'll see. I'm gonna play it at some point. It'll be on a Wii Plays at some point. Except it's bigger than your whole body. Yeah, exactly. We're here on the other side of the pass in Ralgar's Reach. You say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there's some sort of trick to this. What do you see for Shola? Indeed, a glamour. Good eye, Shola. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or mayhap an artificer trained in the modifications of glamour prisms. Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Before we go in, I don't know if Tataru told you. My friend Naago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. They know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, it can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way and, don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. I'll warn you, the physics get frustrating sometimes. Yeah, I heard. I've also heard about how impossible it is to get a platinum in that game. Like a platinum trophy. And with a sprinkle of demasking dusk, all is laid bare. I heard it's impossible to get a platinum trophy basically because of all the random shit you have to do. Like beating a game at a certain time limit, even though sometimes the giant dog will like not listen to you at all. It'll just ruin your time. That would be frustrating. Because there's like a trophy for beating it in like under 6 hours or something like that.
I remember the old stories. How the breaker of worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow.
Oh. So the opening was never showed, but that statue's in the opening.
And a fitting home for the resistance. For the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo.
Yes. So, in the opening, in the cinematic for Stormblood,
they were waiting for us there. Men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost. For what could be ours again.
Oh, wait. Oh, we need to change our necklace. Our necklace does not look good. This outfit. The eye is very much its own beast. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. This statue right here. I didn't show the cinematic, but in the cinematic for Stormblood, these and the player character, the cinematic player character, are both monks, and they actually fight on top of this, and it's so cool looking. Hello, Conrad. You'll forgive us forgive our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who would cross the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Thank you, Conrad. You're seeing dudes dressed in all white and going, Thancred? Not Thancred. Honestly, though, basically Thancred. Basically, the outfit, Thancred. It is Thancred. It's just old man Thancred. Confirmed. What's up, Conrad? Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. Let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. Okay, Conrad. Yeah, so this is the first main hub in this expansion. Yes. Pretty sure go Kagune this expansion. Pretty sure. haven't discovered any, so I can't exactly be like, oh, ha ha. You know, I'm pretty sure we go to Kagune this expansion. If we do, this is the first main hub. And Kagune would be the second. But then I think, what's the main place in Shadow? Oh, yeah, no, we totally do go to Kagune this expansion with the feudal Japan. Because Shadowbringers has its own thing. And Shadowbringers is so cool. Their main hub is so cool, dude. I'm excited for that. I'm so excited for that. When we get to that expansion. But yes, this is the first hub. We'll just go and get all of these while we're here. Yes, they have this is when snake people were introduced as well. Dude, when can I be a snake person? I want to be a snake person, dude. I know we got like lion people, we got bunnies. Yeah, see, swimming! Swimming is a thing now. We can't go underwater, but swimming is a thing. And things don't attack us in the water. So, yeah. Pretty cool. We can swim and not be scared shitless about something grabbing you. Swimming! Sildra! Let's go swim! Or is there no Sildras from Final Fantasy V? One of the best Final Fantasy games, I was just saying. Safe swimming. Yeah, we got all the attunement points. Just those two. Just got to attune to Ralgar's Reach so we can teleport back here when we need. Yeah, so we actually aren't going to be able to do our samurai quests for a bit because we have to go to Kagune. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit, so I'm actually going to go and hide this for now. Okay, let's go speak to Conrad. Get this underway. Our meeting. To complete our meeting and figure out where we're gonna go next. Extra as fuck. Just saying. Conrad.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralgar's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
He sounds so familiar. He sounds like the narrator in Final Fantasy XII.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades.
Connor Kent confirmed.
Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalymo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Oh, Lys.
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name.
True,
We'd do
though.
the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalymo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves.
Forgot Papalymo died,
There will
dude.
never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
I totally forgot Papalymo died. Fuck.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Ralgar it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
Dude, Trauma Revisited 100%, dude. Now I'm just remembering everything that it's because we haven't played Final Fantasy 14 since February. So now I'm starting to remember everything that happened at the end of the last expansion. So like fighting Ilberd, him turning like being the final sacrifice and summoning a primal, which then Papalymo literally sacrificed himself to try to hold off. He died only for us to summon Omega, Primal turning into Shinryu, them fighting, and then ultimately just fucking off somewhere, and now we have to go find them. It's just like, oh, now I'm just remembering everything all at once, and it's like, no. Oh, Papalymo, dude. He sacrificed himself just to buy us a couple of minutes.
That is why we are here today, sir, to see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
Yes, just explain everything. Ooh.
So that's
dry
the way
spot
of
in
it,
my
eh?
throat.
The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones.
Yes.
My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Yes, we want to use you so we aren't blamed.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
Legit, we're just like, yeah, so what we want to do is we want you to fight them, and we'll support you, but we're not going to technically fight them. We're just helping you as you fight them, so it's not directly, we're not directly doing it, so we can't be blamed. This is where it hasn't from us, when you have to hear with. Yeah, exactly. If this was Horizon Forbidden West, we'd hear everything like 3 or 4 times, talking about it like 12 times or so, you know. Hey, Shadow, how you doing? Alpha now, oh, new armor. We're finally upgrading our gear. What does it look like? What does it look like? Have you checked it out? Have I checked what? Are you talking about the game you were talking about? I have it right here. Inzuma, Elven Go, Corona, Stone 2, Wildfire, and Thunderflash. Can you read Thunderflash? Fang? If you're asking about that, I did, and it looks crazy. So it would seem we find ourselves with sufficient surfeit in the free time. Casey got me Jack in the Box. Yeah, it looks crazy. It looks like something I would definitely want to try on stream, to be honest. It looks so much. It looks pretty fun. Forgive me. You are free to look around Ralgar's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. Give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let's make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke your nose wheresoever we will, hey? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside and out. So I can show you around if you like, Bella. Yeah, Lise, show us around. You finally finished the first case in Ace Attorney, and it was really... Ooh, how was it? How did it end? Did it end good? Great, let's get started. Oh my god, Casey's trying to make me pass out. Casey's trying to make me fall asleep. She's gotten me so much food that if I eat it all, I will be so stuffed and so bloated I will fall asleep. There's secretly another criminal. Ain't it be how that be? Mac and cheese? No, okay, so this is what Casey got me. I'll show it on camera real quick. Okay, so she got me Jack in the Box. So she got me. I got a drink. What kind of Sprite? She got me Sprite to go along with the Sprite. I have 4 tacos to go along with 4 tacos. Which, keep in mind, 4 tacos is like enough. Go along with 4 tacos. I got an entire meal here that has fries, another taco, and a sandwich like this thick. Okay. As an example of how thick, I will use a binder. This is how thick it is. Yes, in a normal sized drink. Yes. She got me so much food that if I eat it all, I will genuinely pass out, which is the thing I was trying to avoid. But if I don't eat it all, then the food will go to waste. So that's the predicament I'm in now. We'll just keep that to the side for now. Casey's treating me like a king tonight. Well, for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drink our drink and we're going to eat some fries. I'm gonna save the sandwich for later because I know if I eat the sandwich, I will not be able to play the game. Please show us around. I bet you think the resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me. The truth is that we don't even account for half. We've got Hell's Guard from all the way over by the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Naago. There's even some beastmen. Well, beast women, I suppose. Like that one over there. She's an Ananta. They've been with us for a while now. I want to be an Ananta, dude. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep themselves from spending all their time crafting. Nanta make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. The pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Ralger, shall we? I have no self-control, so I always get large drinks, but they're literally like big gulp size. Honestly, I feel it. Like, okay, just saying, for breakfast. So I work at 3 a.m. at my job. So I go on my half around 6:30 in the morning. And so I go across the street for breakfast. What I tend to do is go across the street to 7-Eleven, okay? And what I'll do there is I'll get like one of their hot meals there, or like some taquitos. But because of that, they always have a deal where it's like, oh, if you buy 3 for $3, we'll throw in a large big gulp for free. So I'm like, well, it's a free large drink. I just can't not get that. So I'll get the large drink and I'll have to drink it all in like 5 minutes. So I'll just kind of slurp the entire thing down as quickly as I can. Oh, and so just going to point out, I said I wanted to be an Ananta, okay, which are these snake women over here. But at the same time, I know why we'd never be one, is because what they do in Final Fantasy XIV is very smart, in my opinion, and I think that WoW should have done the same. So they have player characters, obviously, so we can be cat people, we can be bunny people, we can be humans, elves, etc., etc. Those are all playable races. The races like the Nananta here, okay, these races are all reputation races. So those are races that we will do rep quests for. We'll do yeah, they have their entire own quest lines that require a lot of like experience in that, etc., etc. And they're all races that we will probably never play as. but we do get to see an insight into them through that. So I don't see where why did my reputation go away? That's weird. Anyways, yeah, so we'll never actually probably be able to play them, but we do get to hang out with them a lot, and we do get to learn from them and experience them, etc., etc., which I think is very smart. And I think it's something WoW should have done, but they kind of just go crazy with their stuff. The way I'd have to be 17 times within the hour. Oh, don't worry, I understand that feeling. Hey, Elise, show me the statue of Ralgar. Yes. Old man statue. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds, who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me the story of story on stormy nights. Wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th astral era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across the Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign, and lo, and burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way to these mountains of Girabania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast. Hell's open, heavens weep, for no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. The last part of it was inscribed on this stone by a monk of the Fist of Ralgar. He explained it to me. A day will come bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood. Huh? Storm of blood? Stormblood? Yeah, they said the title drop. We can go home, everybody. Game over, done. Completed the expansion. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. They said the thing! They said it! Sorry, that was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. They said the thing! God. We're gonna swim. Swimming! Swimming. We can't sprint. Oh, we can sprint in the water. Hell yeah, look at that. What a legend. These. This is the infirmary. As you can probably tell, here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we plan our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. Okay. We got our little boy on our shoulder. He's still on our shoulder in the mount? No. Eventually we'll... Choo-choo-woo is this person's name. Choo-choo-woo. I need to see their plate. They don't have one. Look at this person. Choo-choo-woo. They're a warrior. They're just in a schoolgirl outfit. Okay, choo-choo-woo. Don't worry, they're also part of the Boundless Dark. Corpse Dancer. What a crazy title. You've seen one Aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Ralgar was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as any other. I'll show you where the Solters are next. But don't forget to tune to the Aetheryte before we go. Corpse Dancer. Yeah, look, what is that? How do you get Corpse Dancer? Yeah, I wanted the title Corpse Dancer. He's a dragoon. What a cool dragoon, too. His name is Blast Hard Cheese. Can I send you a DM? Yeah, you can. Yeah. So you can send a DM over Discord. Corpse Dancer Blast Hard Cheese. I want to look at that achievement though now. How do you get Corpse Dancer? Can we search? Holy shit, Casey. I'm assuming Corpse Dancer is probably Terminator. Probably a PvP one, right? Invisible Hand. Patron of the Saints. Tempest of Fate. The Fortunate. The Meat Shield. Samaritan. The Meat Axe. Dark Diver. Sword to Sword. Unyielding Oath. Unbreaking Oath. Unyielding Steel. There's so many titles. Oh, I'm not even in the PvP. Storm Puppy, Storm Howler, Storm Growler, Storm Hound, Storm Stalker, Storm Chaser, Storm Serpent Puppy, yada 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 yada. Can't do that. I'll send it. Okay, sent in general. I will check it out in a quick second after we complete this quest. Yeah, I have no clue. Wings on Fire. That's a cool one. I'll figure out how to get Corpse Dancer. Arms, armor, potions, you name it. These folks have got it. The resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alphna and Lizzie are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? We're gonna take this headpiece. Yes, ma'am. Wait, recommended of the year. That's what I meant to do. Rose! Rose! Glamour plate! Can we switch our glamour plate while we're here? Yes. Update. We want our little crown. Okay, let me check out Discord before we continue. Discord. Okay. Women poisoned the doctor, but the detective couldn't identify anything special in the bottle because the poison was new, and after that she drank the poison herself to demonstrate that it's not poison. I shocked, but the medical record was about the poison says that the poison only kicks in when you're wounded, so that's why nothing happened to her. The doctor had a tooth extracted an hour ago, but then as you saw us come around and talk to him, she couldn't make the kill seamless since he had dropped dead at any moment. Gun, the doctor who was paralyzed and also couldn't talk normally, and it dropped to the floor, and as we picked it up, she shot him with her gun and placed her food to the doctor's side. Oh my goodness. Was doing turning to the chair, the doctor around, so it was facing us while we talked. Holy shit, that's convoluted as fuck, Shadow. Holy shit. That is convoluted as fuck, but hey, technically it all makes sense. That's some like fifth level braining right there. Holy shit. Ooh, wait, what is this helmet? What the fuck is this helmet? I look dumb as hell, dude. I mean, that looks so dumb. But I bet it look cool on someone else. I like this though. I wanna be a cowboy, baby. I love this hat. It's only for bards and dancers, and bards, dancers, and mechanists. I want to be a cowboy, dude. I want to be a cowboy, dude. Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. They are bold lots, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. Naago. Mananaga, no. Finished discussing your proposal, and we were ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch your Stola and Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me. You've yeed your last haw. You're gonna yee your last haw, buddy boy. See, it's outfits like that that makes me like, damn, I wanna switch to dancer just so I can be a dancing cowboy, dude. Imagine that, a dancing cowboy. Doing flips and shit. You've yee your last haw. What a good line. What a good line. Oh my goodness, Casey. Oh.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
Let me know if you're gonna stream Azuma Element, especially when. Oh, if I can, okay, if I can find it on a platform in which I have the ability to stream it. I didn't look up what platforms it's for. I know it's for 3DS because that's what you sent me it. That's what I watched the trailer in. I mean, if I can find a platform in which I can acquire it to stream it, I will definitely stream it at some point.
I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Those caveats being...
Yeah, that's right.
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions.
He's gonna be like, get the rest of the factions, I'll join you.
I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
I mean, that makes sense. You can't exactly say, hey, we all agree to this when he's only one part of a whole.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Yeah, fuck Ilbert, dude. I'm glad he's gone, but God, he was... Oh,
we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
He was the biggest thorn in my side, and he just made things so much worse, even after his death.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
We'll do our best, Conrad.
Stola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
These look so good in that outfit, dude.
I had something else in mind for you, Lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
Much
Understood.
better outfit.
We won't let you down.
All right. All right then. Nago, Mefrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not of what they require, one ask is as good as the other. Make your choice, Bella. I want the cowboy hat, but we can't wear it, so we're gonna go with a savage aiming materia instead. Sad days, the saddest of days. Your Aether Compass can now be used to access Aether currents in the new regions. Yes. Okay, we're gonna pick up both. We're going with Monago first, though. Ooh, what is this outfit? That's a cool That's a solid outfit. Not better than what we're wearing, but it's a solid outfit. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good me claiming my duties here couldn't wait. But as a parting thank you, I was at least you deserved. My apologies. And thank you. Now to business. Commander Kempson trusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly without attracting undue attention. Oh well, I shall join you in this. General Alden commands the forces at Castromorians. Be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great! That's what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading to the Reach. Sounds like a plan. Can we pick up the other one, though? We can. Okay, and what do you got for me, Mefred?